back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new, what's up? My name is TheShai. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a little get ready with me. We're going to be getting into this face, this makeup. I did a simple soft glam, a little bit of hair, and I'm also going to be showing you guys the jewelry because you guys know I love me some gold jewelry. Shout out to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. They were kind enough to send me some really cute gold pieces that I'm absolutely loving, and they're currently having a sale. So let me show you guys what I got. Okay, so I'm going to start with my favorite. It's just this two-piece stackable necklace set. You guys know I love to stack my jewelry, so this is right up my alley. The statement piece is this really nice like emerald green kind of like statement little gem, and it's completely gold plated. One thing I do love about this set and the jewelry, the necklaces, is that they are extendable. They have little holes where you can literally change the length of the chain. So if I wanted something a little bit more like a choker style, I could have that. I have it on the last one just because I want it a little bit loose. And I got this really pretty earring. They're like a rope design. They almost remind me of like the 90s, but I love that they're dainty enough and very simple, but they also have like a nice like rope design that gives it a little bit of a personality, a little bit of, you know, some. And then to match the earrings, I got a ring. Who would I be if I didn't get a ring? They're definitely simple enough for like an everyday ring style, but they have a little bit of a, you know, style to it. So I definitely like this, and I got it to match the earrings. The last piece that I got were these earrings, which are called Scarlet. I wore these in the last weekly vlog, so if you guys want to see them on in my ears, go check out the weekly vlog. But these are the Scarlet earrings. Again, a really nice everyday piece. I'll close up. So yeah, that is the jewelry. Let's get into this soft makeup look. So foundation, I'm gonna use my Nars soft matte. I'm so happy I can pull this out again because this is quite a full coverage foundation. It's flawless. If you want a good foundation to take pictures in, just a good foundation for like going out when you want to pop out and step out, this is the one. The Natural Radiant is still all round, it's still one of my favorites, but this soft matte, I love it. And I do have more dry skin and I still really enjoy it. So this is in the shade Namibia. I like to keep my foundations, I would say, a little bit darker than my skin tone. That's a little pro tip if you're looking for foundation, because I remember I used to be matching my foundations and I always used to feel like I got my shade in the store, but when I finished off my whole routine, it just wasn't hitting, and that was the reason why. I was wearing the foundation by itself in the store and I wasn't doing my whole routine to see how it came together. I'm just gonna blend this out really quick because you can't talk too much when you're working with a soft matte foundation because it's gonna dry. So I'm just going to diffuse that down. I absolutely love this foundation. Oh my gosh. The one thing that definitely excites me about autumn winter, not just the fashion, but literally you can wear full coverage makeup without feeling like it's going to swell off. Like, it's my favorite thing. That's when you can really go for like your full coverage glam and like really cute looks. Love it. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks. Just super beautiful. Like, I'm not even a fan of matte foundations, but this Nars soft matte, everything, it's gonna make you look flawless every single time, especially if you're taking pictures. I'm definitely gonna take pictures, but I'm gonna try to take pictures today. So this is a go-to foundation for anything like that. Like, it's flawless. Like, seriously, like, you need this. So let's get into the eyes. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I've been loving, you guys know this is one of my favorites, my Makeup by Mario Master Matte palette. I'm actually not gonna prime because I feel like I don't really need to, and I kind of want to see how this performs without a primer. So I'm just gonna have a go with it now. I'm using matte 6, so I'm gonna add matte 6 into my crease and just kind of build up a little color there. And my eyelid space should be quite matte just because I did run over it with the brush I used for my foundation, so it should have something to kind of adhere to at least. Put more over here. And then I'm gonna go in with 6, 7, 8, matte 9, which is this like reddish brown. Apologies guys if the lighting isn't the best, it's just gone really gloomy all of a sudden. I'm gonna go over it and I'm gonna kind of just pack it on because I just want to create a little bit of warmth there. So for my lid space, I'm going to use my Morphe M153. So I'm going to go into matte 4 and 5. So 4 and 5. I'm gonna use those as my lid shades today. So now I've kind of got my lid shade on. I'm just gonna go over the browns, just blend them all together, kind of come in here. The lashes are on. We've got Shai on today. These ones are much more I would say fluttery, and they're full. Like they give me like cat eye. Like if you guys have got hybrid sets in like lash sets, this is what this reminds me of, because it comes out longer as it goes out and it's much more like full, whereas in the front it's shorter and wispy. Now we're gonna go into some concealer. Today I'm actually gonna use my ELF camera concealer. This is the hydrating satin one, deep cinnamon, and then I'm also gonna use my L'Oreal concealer in 340 just to kind of tone it down. Just gonna conceal. You see this? I'm great at it. I feel like being able to get ready, like makeup, hair, outfit as a woman, like being able to do all three consistently is a very good skill. Like people expect that women just know how to do things, but it is a skill to know how to do your makeup and do it really well and for all occasions. Even hair, like I'm pretty decent at hair. I'm not the best, but I can make some shake. If you got that down pat, like you're just great. You save so much time, money, expense. That looks pretty good. Okay, ELF. Okay, Drugstore Concealer. But I always tell you guys, Drugstore Concealers to me are some of the best. Like in complexion wise, I feel like high-end all day, Nars all day. But for concealers, you can get some in the drugstore. But I do, oh my gosh guys, I really want to try out Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like a lot of people love their powder, their airbrush powder. The bronzer I was gonna try, but I'm sure it's like £42. And honestly girl, I have bronzers that work for me. Like £40 for bronzer is just stretching it for me. Like for a foundation, okay, but a bronzer, I didn't really know about that. I'm actually going to highlight my forehead a bit. I don't usually, but I'm going to do it a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this contouring. And this, I use this all the time. If you don't know what this is, check the description box. Because at this point, I'm tired of saying it. I use this literally in every single video for like the last, most videos for the last year and a half. I realized I haven't really spoken much in this Get Ready With Me. Do you guys like my background like this? I think I'm going to switch up some of the stuff on my shelf. I think this aesthetic is better. Let me know what you guys think. Because I feel like before it was just looking very plain. I feel like now this gives a bit of character. Put a little plant there, you know. But anyway, I can't remember what I was talking about just now. But I wanted to kind of start talking about just becoming your best self. No one ever talks about that transition between, I'm going to say like 24 and like to the age of 27, to where like you're actually changing, not just in like career. Everyone talks about career, what you want to do with your life, your job, but no one ever talks about like how you change in terms of like your taste level, in terms of like your aesthetic, how you like to look, whether it be your fashion, whether it be your makeup, your hair. Like no one talks about that transition into like your taste level changing, even like what you can eat and what you can't eat. Now even when I eat like a chocolate, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Like certain things that I could handle, I cannot handle. I might expand on that in another video. But also no one talks about like aesthetically how your taste may change and what you would like. Like I find that in the last like year, I feel like I was kind of like trying to refine like my look. Like how do I want my everyday look to be? What's like my everyday wardrobe? What kind of stuff do I want to wear? How do I want my hair to be? How do I want my makeup to kind of look? Like what's my vibe? And I feel like it can be kind of difficult when, I know everyone talks about social media, but we all on social media every single day, so it is definitely an influential factor. But I think it's really important to find what you think is best for yourself. It's so easy to be caught up in what this person is doing, what this person looks like, and trying to kind of emulate that and kind of losing yourself. It's okay to change and grow, but as you change and grow, keep the essence of yourself. Like for me, I've always been kind of like, my fashion I would say is like cute fly, you know, it's like in the middle. It depends on the day, it depends on my mood, my vibe, how I feel. And I still kept that essence in my wardrobe, but I just added things, took away things, like things that were too out there for me that I felt like I would probably rock at 16 but I might not rock now. I took that away but kept the essence. Like even the colourful hair, I think I'd probably do it for a day or two, but I don't think I'd wear it. Like I had purple hair for I think over a year straight. I would probably not do that now. Maybe for a week or two if I'm feeling like that, but I'd always go back to my black because that's like my look. Even if you want to refine your look a little bit and just be more feminine or whatever that means, doesn't mean you need to forsake wearing joggers and hoodies. Sorry, but I'm gonna look classy chic one day, and tomorrow if I want to wear a hoodie, I'm wearing a hoodie, and I'm still feminine, and I'm still chic, and I'm still classy, and I'm still that girl. Period. It's okay to be inspired, but always stay true to yourself, because you're not gonna get far trying to be somebody else. The jig is gonna be up one day. I'm just gonna set under my eyes, because if I don't, I'm gonna be here forever. I'm just gonna use the same sponge and just pack it in. Even when I see these like morning routines of people getting up at 5 a.m, it's okay if you're not someone that wants to get up at 5 a.m. Like, you generally don't have to. I would love to wake up at 5 a.m. Like, if I could do that consistently, I would be happy, because I complain. Like, I'm a person, I complain about not having enough time in the day. Waking up at 5 a.m. might be a shout for me, and I've done it before a few times, but consistently it is very hard, and you really need to discipline yourself. But if you're not somebody that wants to get up at 5 a.m, or that's just not viable for you, that doesn't mean you're unproductive. That doesn't mean you're not doing anything in your life. That doesn't mean you're not going to be that girl. That just means that's not for you. Like, find what works for you and do that. I said this on my Instagram a while ago because I was so tired of like feeling the pressure. Like, my Instagram hasn't grown in a long time, I'm not gonna lie. I've been staying on like 800 some followers, and God willing I end this year with over 1,000 because I'm tired of it. But I felt a pressure to kind of look a certain way or make my feed a certain way, and I said, you know what, when have I ever been like someone who wants to be like everyone else? I've never been that type of person. I always just did my own thing. So you know what, on my page I am the influencer, I am vibe. Like, I'm not going what everyone else wants to do, because to me the whole idea of an influencer is a trendsetter, is somebody who does what they want to do, and that's it. Their aesthetic is their aesthetic. That's an influencer to me, because that's someone I can look at and say that's them, that is unique to them, and I can't really even think of anyone that will do something like that. Whereas when you go on some people's pages, and again, this is no shade, but this is just even me as somebody, as a social media user, that I notice everything's the same. The aesthetic is very samey. It's like, is anybody home? Is anybody home? Like, is this a remake of Yeezy season 1? I feel like a lot of people don't even realize, like, Kanye really, a lot of these Instagram girls is Kanye's sons. Kanye literally started dressing Kim in neutrals. Everyone was talking about Yeezy season 1 is boring. It was very neutral, very monotone. Everyone was like, what is this? Kanye started dressing Kim in neutrals, in them like remember them sock heels that everyone had? I even have a pair because they're cute. Like, that whole like neutral monotone vibe is very much like Kim K's aesthetic post Kanye, and I don't think a lot of the girls are really even clock that that's literally seeped into Instagram influencer culture, and that's literally the remnants of what we're seeing. I didn't expect to talk about that today, but I guess that's just what happened. That realization to me came up when Met Gala happened, because I remember seeing everyone was like, oh my gosh, how could Kim wear that, blah 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 blah, and I just remember thinking, like, it's the same kind of thing people were saying about Yeezy. Like, how could you wear Yeezy? Now everybody is, Yeezy resale culture is ridiculous right this point. It will be so funny if this type of vibe starts seeping into fast fashion and into influencer culture, and just seeing everyone repeat it again, because you guys will see the weekly vlog. I went to Zara just to see what they had, and a lot of like their shoes was given Balenciaga, even down to the heel and like the pointed heel, and like it was given Balenciaga in there, and I was like, okay, so this looks like this is what this season's bringing. So we'll just have to wait and see if Kim's look make it down the fast fashion route. But it'll be interesting, because I feel like that happens quite a lot. Like, people look at it and they're like, no, that's not cute, and then months down the line, actually it's kind of cute. Let me put on some blush. I'm actually using my Pat McGrath today. I'm using such a big brush. I love how this bronzer came out. I used the Revolution in dark today. Super pretty, and I'm just going to put on this Pat McGrath blush. Just go on top, high points. Really also want to try the Pat McGrath concealer and foundation, but is it worth the money, like, for real? Because £60 is a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, because I mean, Nars just does it for me. Nars literally does it for me, and people who have tried Pat McGrath and all types of other foundations still love Nars too, so I'm like, I don't really need to go run and buy it, but at the same time At the same time, I really want to try it. I'm going to put on a little bit of Shai Glow as well, just to give me a bit of glow. Even though it's winter, I still like to have a glow to my skin. For lips, I'm going to use my Morphe liner in Trendsetter. I think I might use this e.l.f. It's from the mint chocolate collection. This is the plumping gloss in mint chocolate. It smells like chocolate, and it's a plumping gloss too. Did you guys see the like literally contrast between my matte face, my glossy lip? I love it. This is why I love this Nars foundation. Like, it's popping. So I'm gonna set my face. The only thing that stops me from using Fix Plus is because of the spray. Like, they need to update this. This has been since 1905. Like, update the spray bottle. I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist while this plane flies over, and I'm just gonna set my face. I'm gonna use my brow setter by Benefit. I'm just gonna brush the front today. So yeah, that is the face. She's looking very much flawless. So I'm just gonna finish up the hair. I'm gonna use my Revelation Conceal and Hydrate foundation. I only use this for lace because it's probably so old now I should throw it out, but I literally just use it for my lace. And we're gonna get rid of this ashiness because we all like that. So literally just put a little bit on a brush on the back of my hand, blend it out, and then just go over the lace. And obviously there's a line of demarcation there that I've got to get rid of, because that's where I was tying it down so that it could lay. So I'm going to start with just using my beauty blender and just kind of getting the skin to just soften up. And then I'm going to do some baby hair because I feel like it looks a little bit boring. So now I've got some baby hair going. I go over with the moves, select down my hair. So now that we've got some baby hairs, we can go into the ponytail. Okay, so we have a slick little ponytail. You guys, this is like my signature style now. Like, I love me a ponytail. I'm gonna do something different with my hair this week though. I think this week, if I have the time to actually do it. So yeah, that wraps up today's Get Ready With Me. This is the simple neutral makeup, like my go-to look. My hair, you guys know I love a little slick back ponytail, and then the jewelry, you guys know I love my layered gold jewelry. These two pieces are like literally gonna be like my new faves. Shout out to Ana Luisa for these amazing pieces. If you guys do want to check it out, don't forget to click the link in the description. They have some amazing discounts for this time of year, Black Friday, and also it's the season of giving, so even if you're looking for gifts, definitely check them out. Yeah, I guess we're up to the end of today's Get Ready With Me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give a nice thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one.